Spider-Man 3 fails the very second it begins, with the worst opening credits of the series, and it has already peaked. The very first scene is a shot of Spider-Man swinging through the air, and you realize what's happened in post-production. Danny Elfman, trusted composer of Tim Burton and of the first two Spidey movies, has stepped aside for this one, and Raimi has obviously hired a fucking lounge musician to score his superhero movie. This is one of the many mistakes that has been made somewhere along the line of the production of Spider-Man 3. Enter a dumb-arse cameo by Stan Lee with a trademark atrocious delivery, and you have just been set the tone for what is to follow. Sandman, oh god, what happened here? This is the worst character in motion picture history. It's astonishing to watch whenever Thomas Haden Church is on screen in this movie. If you look at your watch, time stops. His performance is so bad it warps the fabric of space and time itself. He actually has less emotion than a loaf of bread. I hope you felt sympathy for him when he interacted with his daughter for 10 seconds, because that's his entire shtick. The screenplay is horseshit. One of the main problems with this movie is that it requires the characters to act totally out of character in order to advance the plot. Example, Peter acting like a cocky bastard in that parade scene when he kisses Gwen Stacy. When did he ever act cocky before this? He never fucking did. Bad writing. Why does Peter's Spidey sense not go off before New Goblin attacks him on his scooter at the start of the movie? It makes no fucking sense. Why does Spider-Man have two suits? He only had one in the first and second movie. Why does he have two in this one? Oh, that's right, dramatic convenience. If he only had one suit, they couldn't show that scene when he's deciding to wear his black or red suit. Raimi, you old dog, I'm sure putting that little scene in there won't open up any plot holes later on. If he has two suits, why does he need to get rid of the symbiote from his black one? He could easily trash the suit and wear his non-affected suit, but wait, if he did that, then Eddie Brock wouldn't become Venom and we'd have no awesome final double boss fight. Now let's talk about how Eddie Brock dies. Peter throws a pumpkin bomb into the direction of the trapped symbiote and Eddie Brock dives in, and basically disintegrates when it explodes. Now hang on, why did the exact same weapon only burn Harry, who was much closer to the explosion earlier on? Let's not even get into the fucking obvious exposition machine a butthurt Harry has. That character is hilarious in all the wrong ways. He's a terrible actor. He is obviously only there to deliver the exposition at the end, and he's basically Spider-Man's answer to Batman's Alfred, but more shit. Just imagine Batman's Alfred with less inflection and speaking like he needs to take a fucking shit all the time. Spider-Man 3 is so bad the studio had to reboot the series. It is the worst thing ever made by a human.
Look out! Here comes the Spider-Man!